Next case on the docket is Nicholas Newton. Stand up. Mr. Newton, you have 2 charges pending against you. Engaging in organized criminal activity where probable cause has been found on both of these felony cases. Both of these felony cases are assigned to the 263rd District Court, which is where you will appear on both of these felony cases. And let me ask you, sir, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you requesting the appointment of a lawyer to represent you in the trial court on these 2 cases?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you requesting the assistance of the Assistant Public Defender, Mr. Torres?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll make that notation as well. Ms. Walrath, what is your position in regard to bond on these cases?
Your Honor, in both these, well, actually, in both cases, I'm requesting a bond in the amount of $100,000 against a pretrial release. It's alleged in these cases that, particularly this, the engaging in this case is pretty much where the defendants were taking bribes to help people pass their teaching certification test. It's alleged that the co-defendant that we've already done her case was the recruiter, and this defendant was the proxy that took the test for the participants. We would ask you to order this defendant to have no contact with his co-defendants, be restricted in his travel, submit to electronic monitoring, and lastly, possess no weapons, ingest no alcohol or drugs. And that's all, Your Honor.
Mr. Torres, what is your position in regard to bond on these cases?
We're going to request $2,500, no position on each one. Mr. Newton is 35, a 17-year resident of the Houston area. With a stable address, residing with his spouse and 3 kids, ages 7, 4, and 7 months. Steadily employed as an assistant principal for the past 2 years, but has been overall uneducated for 12 years. Having earned his bachelor's degree, earning around $6,000 a month. His support system can raise no more than $500 for bail. He does have reliable transportation to get to court in the future. A warrant of allowed address with no prior convictions, no prior failures to appear. And that's it, Your Honor.
Mr. Newton, I've heard the argument of both attorneys in regard to bond amount in these 2 third-degree felony offenses of engaging in organized criminal activity. The probable cause has been found. And in reviewing the information on file, I am going to set your bond at $100,000 on each one of these cases. The conditions of your bond will be that you appear in court each time that you're ordered to do so and commit no new offenses, and that you have no contact with the identified co-defendants, in this case, Vincent Grayson, Tawana Guilford Mason, Darian Nicole Wellhite, and LaShonda Roberts. You'd have no contact with those individuals whatsoever. And so your total bond will be $200,000. Ms. Walrath, were there any other conditions of bond that you had requested that have not been considered?
Nothing important, Judge, just the weapons, alcohol, the regular, normal ones, and they may not really apply in this case since it's not a crime for alcohol or drugs, so.
And so the conditions of bond then will remain, as I said, that you personally appear in court each time that you order to do so, commit no new offenses, and your total bond will be $200,000, and you're not to have any contact with the identified and as already mentioned co-defendants. You may have a seat.